Hi friends, today I'm going to be going over the save assignment operator in JavaScript. So let's say we have a variable y equals to 5 and we're doing something like this. We have y and then we have double question mark and then we have the assignment operator and then we have 20. This is equivalent, don't be deceived. This is equivalent to saying like we say y and then we are doing something like this. Y equals to y and then we're using the knowledge coalescing and we are doing something like this 20, but this is just packed into one. So what we are actually doing here is we are checking for the left hand side if it is null or undefined. This is what this operator does. It checks on the left hand side if it is null or undefined. So if this is null or undefined, it's going to use the value on the right hand side and leave out the value on the left hand side. So it's not going to use that on the left hand side. But if this is not null, that means this y here or whatever will be here, maybe 0 or whatever. If it's not null or undefined, it uses that value instead. For instance, if it was 5 that was here, it uses 5 instead of 20. So if we try to console.log this, we are going to get the value 5 because 5 is not null. It's doing that comparison and 5 is not null or undefined. And for this, where we have null, where we have a variable x and we have null, we are going to get 20 because the left hand side is actually null. So let me save this and run this code so that you can see this clearly. So we see that we have 5 and 20 as I said before. So going over to the next logical operator, we have the OR operator here. So we have the OR operator, and what does this do? This is still equivalent to this in JavaScript. This is equivalent to this z or then 10. What is just doing is that it's comparing the left and to the right hand side. So for OR, if this is a truthy value, it doesn't bother going over to this part. It just assign this value to z. But if it is a falsy value, maybe it's 0 or false or undefined or null, it passes over this value. It doesn't use this value, rather it uses 10. So that is just what this is doing here if you want to expand it. So let's go ahead and run this code for you to see what it gives us. First of all, I'm going to comment this part so we don't get confused here. Comment this out and then go to my logic all part and let's uncomment this part. I want to uncomment this, I want to uncomment this, I want to save this. So let's clear this and run this code and we see we got 10 and good. Why do we get 10 and good? Here we have 0. 0 is a falsy value, so it's going to move over to the next value, which is 10. And for this, good is a truthy value. It's going to use good instead of moving over to 6. It's going to use this instead.